So you guys are absolutely going to be blown away when you see what is possible on Google PM compared to what you guys have been getting or might have been getting on Google Ads. What they're doing is absolutely revolutionary. Instead of just having, the ads show up on search, what Google is doing is they're combining all of their platforms, video, display network, search, etc. And they're optimizing for you to get the cheapest calls possible from the Google network. Hey guys, Michael Tesalona here. I'm here with Rosen. He's one of our senior account managers over at PM Now. And we're really excited to share with you guys some results that we're seeing with Google's new platform, Google Performance Max, or as we're calling it, Google PM. So with that, Rosen, could you please share your screen and maybe show, you can walk us through what the previous campaigns used to look like?
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Michael. So, this is a heating campaign for set up here using the traditional Google search PPC model. I believe this is a maximized conversion campaign. And yeah, in these super competitive areas, you essentially were stuck paying these outrageous cost per clicks right now at $77 to $69. And that's even with a default max cost per conversion only set to $75 max, and this could go up, even way higher if you don't control it. So even, and that is just how you had to set up the campaign. And even with the highest of conversion rates, like 24% and 14% are above industry standards if you do the research online. But with those high conversion rates, just because of how expensive these clicks are in some of these competitive areas, you're still paying $326 per phone call, and in this one, $482 per phone call. So you can see how outrageous that can get. And it really, puts your company and your sales reps and even your CSRs doing the initial conversation in a really tough and stressful situation where you hear this calls from Google Ads and it's game on. Like you have to sell nearly at 100% to 90% rate to get that ROI. But fear not, there is another solution on board that is a
One
great
second, Rosen, if I could just jump in really quick, just to recap what you said. So this is a campaign that's really set up as professionally as possible. You're capping the cost per click. The conversion rates are absolutely through the roof. And even with doing all those things right, we're still seeing, just call it on average $350 per call from Google Ads. And like from a business owner standpoint, not all those calls are going to be, a job. Like maybe of those calls, if your CSRs are amazing, perhaps 90% you're able to book. And if you're able to upsell to more expensive products, but like then it might work. But this is a really expensive way to grow your business. And what I've found is that the companies who are successful on Google Ads, because somebody is bidding these prices up, the companies that are the most successful on Google Ads are the ones who are willing to just bet the farm on their sales process. So they've got insanely great, sales teams. They're charging, prices that are maybe double or 3x what the competition is. They've got no problem with that. But I know that a lot of small businesses, they just don't want to play that game. They don't want to be, quote unquote, gouging customers in order to, to make some profits. So I think Google PM is amazing for being able to solve this for you guys. So, Rosen, if you could just walk us through what we're seeing on Performance Max.
Yep, no problem. All right, here we go. Now we got Performance Max set up. Mind you, this has been only going on for September 30th, beginning of October, but so far the results have been pretty astounding, and again, a great alternative to what you saw on the past tab there with the traditional PPC. So $523 spent, already bringing in 23 unique individual conversions, no repeat customers. And if there were repeat, they would show up here, but you can see no repeats. And at about a $23 cost per call clip rate. So very efficient. And then we even gone and, filtered in all the calls, not all calls were created equal. checked into call rail, went to all the calls that were above a minute. That still led to about 13. I'm gonna pull up my trusty calculator. 523 divided by 13. And we're still at a $40 cost per call rate, which is still way, 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 way lower than $350. I think anyone all day every day would take $40 over
Yeah, and
300.
to clarify, to punch that home, that's $40 for every call that is above 60 seconds. So, the campaign generated 23 calls for 20, call it $23 each, 22.75. But what we did was we said, hey, wait, look, let's look at the actual calls themselves. How many are greater than 60 seconds? And we found by using that metric, you're able to get a call above 60 seconds. So, I mean, almost 100% of those should be booking. And that was $40 per call. And what I see on average cost there, is that 44 cents average cost? Does that mean the cost per click is 44 cents?
Correct. Yep.
Compared to it was like $75 on Google Ads. So, guys, as you know, digital marketing is constantly changing. It's all about having the edge, and this edge is not going to last forever. When Google Ads first came out, the people who got in made a fortune because they were able to get in when, Google Ads was something like this, 44 cents a click. When Google Guaranteed started, it was the people who were able to get in early who really capitalized on that. Same thing with email marketing, same thing with Facebook ads. And really, this is the next step. It's people who are getting on Performance Max, who are constantly innovating. Those are the ones who are going to win. These are the ones who are going to be able to get calls cheaper. So right now we're mid-October. I really want you guys to have an amazing heating season, and getting yourself on these platforms ASAP is going to be a great first step for that. It's something that can work immediately for you once it gets set up. And by the way, this campaign was set up without giving any client information in the heart of San Francisco. So an insanely, insanely competitive area. So if it works in this competitive area, very likely it'll work in your competitive area. So if you guys are interested, click below somewhere around here. I'll include a call to action or a button where you can schedule a call and see how we can get this set up for you. But I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I think it can help a ton of you to really get a lot of momentum in this heating season. So let us know if you're interested, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.